Hello and welcome to Jo's Crafty Cauldron, my channel for crafting, collecting and Harry Potter. Today's video is a magical haul from the Harry Potter studio tour at Leavesden Studios. I have just got back this evening from spending an entire day there. We had a 2:30 time slot and we got there at about 11:30 because we were expecting a little bit more traffic than we actually got. So it wasn't too bad timing in the end, but we had planned to get there early anyway, just so that we could do a lot of stuff around sort of the beginning of the tour, before we went into the tour, should I say. And so we did go there and had a really nice afternoon tea that they do, which is actually pretty good value. So it's tea for two is £20. So £10 each, and you get little sandwiches, you get some savoury bits, you get a few cakes which are Harry Potter themed. So there was a sherbet lemon tart, I think it was a tart, possibly. It was a little cake. And then a scone and a tea or coffee. So it's pretty good for £10 a person. So we did that to start with, to start off the day, and then we went on the tour. So what will follow are photos and videos and things that I took from the day. Just to warn you, spoilers, there are videos and photos from the new Gringotts expansion. So if you don't want to watch those, I will try my hardest to put a little screen snippet thing that tells you when you're about to hit Gringotts photos. So if you don't want to see anything after Gringotts, then stop the video there and I won't be offended if you don't want to have anything ruined for you if you've not seen it yourself. But for now, I'm going to go through what I bought at the tour today, which is not the most that I've spent at the studio tour in the sort of 9 or 10 times that I've been, but I did spend quite a lot. It's not too bad. The first thing I'm going to show you is the biggest thing that I've bought, which I know these have been available for a while, but they were originally only available from the Platform 9 3/4 shop, I believe, or at least they were from the online shop for Platform 9 3/4 in King's Cross, which is the trunk. So you can buy the sort of, I'd say it's a mini trunk, it's not a full-size trunk, but you could buy these and they can be marked with your initials. So I saw them, I think it was over a year ago, if not 2 years ago now, that they, excuse me, that they started selling them on the Platform 9 3/4 shop. And I kept meaning to get one, but I just didn't get around to it. And also because they only seemed to allow you to do 2 initials rather than sort of, if you've got a first, middle and surname, they didn't allow you to do all 3 initials. Shortly you'll understand why I wanted to do 3 initials, but yeah, they only allowed you to do 2 when you did it online. So they've now started doing it at the actual studio tour. So when you go through the Platform 9 3/4 section, that's where you you note down what your initials are and you pay and order it, and then what they'll do is they'll then get it all sorted for you whilst you finish doing the rest of the tour. So then at the end you then go to customer services, or it might be the information desk, yeah, the information desk, and then you can pick up your trunk, which is then personalised. So this is the trunk. Let me get it the right way around. So it's like, it's a wooden trunk, I believe it's a wooden trunk, but it's kind of covered in faux leather. It's got the Hogwarts crest on the front. It feels really sticky right now, but it's a bit weird. It's then got like leather strapping on it, and it's got all these really nice sort of bits on it. It's got locks that I think are just fake, and it's got thingies. I haven't actually opened this yet. Oh, how do they open? I'm really confused about how this opens. Oh, it might be these leather strappy things. Anyway, I can't be bothered to open it on camera. And what's quite cute is that when you pick it up, they all have this little label on. That I don't know if you can see this, but it says this luggage belongs to your name and then the order number and stuff like that. So it's just a little label on there. Let me see if I can. I'm in a very restricted space. I really need to sort this out. Okay, yes, so you do. There's a popper. Oh, that might be it actually. Was that it? Can't seem to work out how to open this. You push that down. Challenge of the day is getting into the trunk. I can't get in. Yeah, I'm really not sure. I don't know if this is... It's got like locks on it, but I don't have a key. So I've bought something that I don't actually know how to open, which is always fun. But yeah, these straps are literally just poppers, so they're not actually real things. And I expect that these sort of, I don't know, have I got a dodgy one? I don't know. You'd like to assume that they check the trunk. Anyway, I'll have a mess around with that after I'm done. I don't know what that is. I'm just looking at random things. But I will now reveal to you the initials, which will within seconds make it evident of why I wanted 3 initials and not just 2. I was fully prepared to go up, and if they said you could only have 2 initials, persuade them to give me 3. And this is why I wanted 3 initials, because my initials are in fact J, K, R. So I share my initials with J.K. Rowling, even though technically J.K. Rowling does not actually have a middle name. So yes, I share my initials with her. So I was like, I want all 3 initials. But yes, so that's why I was hoping to get 3. But anyway, so that was my first purchase. This was £59. So that's why I spent a little bit today, because that was £59. And apparently it doesn't even open. So we'll work that one out later. I might have to mess with these catches in some way. I don't know. I don't know why it won't open. Sad face. But yes, so that was the first thing I got. So as I said, that was down by the platform 9 3/4 shop, that you go to the tills there and do that. The next thing which I also got at the platform 9 3/4 shop is that as part of, because it's Halloween time, they've got their feature that is dark arts going on. And so they've got an exclusive going on at the moment that is, you can get this notebook which has the dark mark on it there, and it's sort of faux leather bound. And the exclusive for the dark arts is, I don't know if this notebook is an exclusive of the dark arts, possibly, but they are doing your name. So for £5 extra, you get the notebook, and then for £20, which is quite a lot for a notebook, but £20, and then you pay £5 for the engraving. So again, I wanted to get JKR for obvious reasons, and yeah, I got it because I do love a notebook, for one thing, but secondly because it was only available in this sort of dark arts bit. I did actually see it advertised as get this exclusive, and I was really confused because I was wandering around the shop trying to find it, because in the picture it had someone's initials on it, and I was a bit like, I don't recognise those initials as any of the characters from Harry Potter, so that's a bit weird. And so I couldn't find it because I was looking for these initials, but obviously the initials are your own initials. So eventually worked that out, They are actually doing sort of all the kind of faux leather. I think they're faux leather. They might be real leather. All of the house notebooks that are in kind of a leathery material, you could get them with stuff written on as well. You don't need to have your initials. You could just have your name or anything. But yes, so that's now a new feature that they do. That again, you go to the Platform 9 3/4 shop, you go to the tills, and then you say that's what you take your notebook up with you that you've picked off the shelf, and then you tell them what you want to personalize it with. So that was the first thing that I got there. They pretty much do that instantly. So once they've taken your order and you've paid, they take the notebook and your name choice over to, they're doing all the embossing and stuff just to the side of it. So they take it over there and they do it, and you wait about 10-15 minutes and they'll do it in front of you. So there is actually a really short but boring video of basically her doing the stamping for me. So because I watched it, which is quite interesting. Well, I say interesting. There wasn't a lot to see because it's all kind of going on below a big piece of heated metal machinery. But yes, I will include that anyway, unless I take it out afterwards because I think, no, that's boring. We'll see, or you will see when I upload this. But yes, so that was the first thing that I got. That was a bit of a impulse purchase. So I was planning on getting the trunk anyway, so I knew all along I was buying the trunk, but I didn't know I was going to buy the notebook until a few days ago that I thought about it, and I was a bit like, oh, I don't know, wonder how much it will cost and stuff. And then yeah, actually it wasn't too bad a price. Well, I say it wasn't too bad a price. That's quite expensive for a notebook, but I just thought, well, I'm probably never going to go at Halloween again because I do tend to go when they've got sort of specials on. In particular, at the moment, they've got a Groupon deal on. Just to let you know, randomly, as it makes sense to tell you now, is they've got a Groupon. I'm not sponsored or anything by Groupon. But they've got a Groupon special over Christmas that it's only about £10 more than the normal studio, like, day ticket to the studio tour, except it's for late night opening, and it's a bit more expensive, but you get a program which is worth about £10 anyway. You get a butterbeer in a souvenir tankard, you get a drink in the Backlot Cafe, and you get sort of a small cooked meal, which tends to be like a pasta or a hot dog or chicken goujons, I think they've done in the past. So you get those, and so it's pretty good value for paying only sort of £10-ish extra over the normal day ticket. You get late night entry. It's open till midnight. You go in after the tour is closed to the sort of general public, and they put on extra stuff. They have Death Eaters walking around the Forbidden Forest bit. They have one of the John Richardson, the special effects guy. He's there working the door of the Chamber of Secrets. What else do they have on when they do that? And it's a lot quieter because they restrict the number of tickets. So there's a lot less people around, so it's easier to see stuff, it's easier to get close up to stuff. You don't have loads of people kind of blocking your view of things. So yeah, it's pretty good. So I've got mine already. I'm going with a couple of my friends for that, and it's in the Hogwarts in the Snow, so which is quite nice. So the hall will be decorated like the Yule Ball and things. Anyway, I digress. Back to what else I bought today. So then halfway around we were very thirsty, so I'm just going to show you my lovely Harry Potter still water. Not interesting at all, other than I thought, well, if I'm going to buy a bottle of water for £2, I'm going to get one that's got a hippogriff on it. So who doesn't need a bottle with Buckbeak on it? So I got that because I have to say the afternoon tea did make us a little bit thirsty. At the beginning, when I collected my tickets, they gave me the standard, I think it's the standard Harry Potter passport thing for kids. Apparently they thought I was a child, or maybe that I had children with me. I don't know. But yeah, so they gave me 2 passports to go with our tickets. Didn't stamp anything in it. Then, what else have we got? So another personalisation thing they are doing right now is personalised key rings or charms of the Hogwarts letter. So I'm going to try and show this to you, but failing. So one side of the key ring is the normal sort of Hogwarts acceptance letter, and I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this because it might be quite reflective. But then on the other side, yeah, you're not going to be able to see that. I'll just tell you, on the other side, it basically engraves your, well, it engraves your, I'm totally drawing a blank, your prefix. So like Miss, Mr, Ms, Doctor, anything. That, your first initial, and then your surname. So mine says Miss J Roberts on it. So that's pretty cool. So that is, comes in a little box. Got a little keychain and a like giant lobster clasp thing. And yeah, I'm trying to see if you can. You're probably not going to be able to see it because it's quite reflective. Maybe. But yeah, so you can get that in a key ring or you can get it in a charm. I elected to get the key ring just because it's slightly bigger and so makes it slightly clearer. I don't know if there's some restrictions on what you can put on the charm. I think you can't have as long a name if you get the charm. But I went for the key ring anyway. Then I picked up my usual chocolate frog, and keenness got the better of me. So I did open it while I was there to take a look at the chocolate frog card. So I'll just show you the chocolate frog while I'm here. I don't think I've ever shown anyone the chocolate frog actually. So it's in plastic wrap. I'm not going to open it because I'm not going to open it straight away. But it's quite a chunky beast. That is like solid chocolate right there. And the card I got, I was so happy because I got an Ollivander. So he was a new wizard card this year. So yeah, he was released around about June time, maybe the end of May. They released him as the first of this year's new releases. But annoyingly, I missed out on what they do is they do a select run, a limited run of ones that are like, you will definitely get this card. They did a limited run of those, and unfortunately they went in, I think, the first week of being available. So by the time, my thinking was, oh yeah, it'll be fine, I'll go to the tour, I'll be able to pick one up. By the time I got there, no such luck. So I was very happy that I picked out this particular chocolate frog, and it included Ollivander. So yay. I think I've worked out that I'm actually only missing two of the cards, because I've been given a couple by other people who aren't fussed about getting them but wanted to get a chocolate frog from the tour, so they've given me them. And yeah, I think I've only got 1 or 2 duplicates, I think. So done pretty well, and I think I'm 2 cards away from having the complete set as it is now. But they do release 1, if not 2 exclusives a year. So fingers crossed I get the ones in the future. And then the final thing that I got was I bought a tea towel. I don't ever use these tea towels, but I bought a tea towel, which is it's Hogwarts in the Snow. So you can't really see it because it's sealed and I'm not going to unseal it, but it's Hogwarts all in snow. There's the picture there. I don't know how focused that is. Don't know if that's going to work at all, trying to put my hand behind it. But anyway, so it's Hogwarts in the snow. Snowy Hogwarts. So I got that because I thought, I know I'm going when it's Hogwarts in the Snow, but I just thought that when it is Hogwarts in the Snow, people are going, they're going to see this, they're going to want it. So I was like, I don't want it to not be in stock. So I got it now instead. I did also pick up the Gringotts one, but I thought, yeah, I'll get that in December. that would be fun. Oh, nearly dropped the chocolate frog. But yes, so that was everything I bought. So it was only a few bits, but obviously the big trunk was the expensive bit. So yes, that was my magical haul. And as I said, next up you will see the photos and videos that I took while we were there. So I hope you enjoy those. Please let me know how many times you've been to the studio tour, or what you liked most about the studio tour, down below. And please do like this video and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future. I will try and vary it so it's not all unboxings, and I do videos kind of like this a little bit more often, and other videos. Let me know if there's anything you would want to see, and I can try and possibly do it. So yes, let me know. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you in my next video, and enjoy my magical studio tour experience. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.